For many independent filmmakers, putting your heart and soul into a project does not automatically lead to instant success. It can take years before getting mainstream recognition, but it does happen. Joining me now to tell us about that long journey are directors Eric Rivas, and full disclosure, if you judge a man by the company that he keeps, Jogo Wallace. Just letting you all know, this is probably my best friend, if not one of the best friends that I have, like this. So no, welcome to the couch, like that. We'll get to you in a minute, but let's talk a little bit about Eric. You've been here before. We've talked to you, for a while. We've been following you. When did you get started?
I'm the second best friend.
When did you get started, sir?
I started acting in '98, and I started filmmaking, I think, in 2003. Yeah, that's when I started with vacation film camera, and I just got into it. I just wanted to try to do something. I was an actor trying to make it. So
we talking about just the roles and the path, if you will, and we'll get into where you are now, but as we go through that journey. Sure. But we cannot begin without talking about the Vamp Bikers trilogy.
Yes, the Vamp Bikers
That's
trilogy.
The one that put you on the map.
Yeah, it's on Amazon. I got Apache Ramos, Rachel Caine, Michael Musto, Ron Jeremy, Angel Salazar, Lilo Brancato. We got a couple of people. Yeah.
Just for people who may not be familiar with it, you stay local. You always shoot it. You mostly shoot in Brooklyn, right?
I love to shoot in Coney Island. I call that my studio, and I love to shoot there. And I shoot anywhere in the 5 boroughs. I'll go anywhere. I don't care. I go on the FDR Drive. We shot on the FDR Drive. We had a gun shooting scene, and every time you pulled out the gun, the whole FDR Drive would stop. And then it would keep going. So, we shoot everywhere. I'll shoot anywhere until they stop me.
So we were just, in the last segment, we were talking about just getting people on board and to support. Have you found it to be difficult, easy to do? Because you're talking about independent films. Do people get nervous because there is no big, fantabulous budget or whatever?
Most definitely. I mean, you usually get people that believe in you or are like-minded. For me, I'm a creative person first, I think. I want to create something that's out of my mind, and then I got to talk everybody into it. I got to try to sell it, that it's going to happen, and I got to prove it. So, I got to shoot a scene, cut it, send it to them, and before you know it, the actors are into it. I worked for free as an actor, so, if I was getting paid and they're not getting paid, I understand. But if I'm not getting paid, I figure I could talk you into working for free.
Now, last time we spoke, you had just made a major accomplishment. It was a distribution deal?
Yes.
Which is huge. Tell us about it.
Well, we got with the Orchard through Rachel Caine, who is with Trax Records, Move Your Body and all that. And she connected us with Gene Drusen over there. And luckily things worked out, and a small-time filmmaker was able to show his films now through at least 5 or 6 streaming, Amazon, Vudu, iTunes, Fandango. And it was a blessing for us because, hard work paid off a little,
Tell us about the clip we're about to see of your new project.
Okay, Japanese Borscht is about Japanese gangsters fighting U.S. gangsters. I call them UN gangsters because you got El Salvadorian, Puerto Rican, Argentine, black. You got every culture fighting Japanese. Yeah.
Randy, if you would, let's see it.
Even touch my skill. You gotta go to one killer bee, and he ain't gonna kill now. Chop that down, that's all around. Lyrics get hard when she went to the ground. For an EMC and
it's in the stage of I just lost my mind and finished on Tuesday, and I may continue on and do more work for Amazon to make it tighter. But for the screening on Saturday at 9 p.m. at Anthology Film Archives, it's ready to go.